Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick unboxing and first look at the Olive Smart Ear. Now, I originally saw this a while back, and then at CES it got quite a bit of buzz because, the hearing aid market is abysmal at best. It's like a forgotten thing. Unfortunately, hearing and teeth, those are two things, especially here in the United States, that once you're older, people just don't care about. And when I say people, I don't mean the people who need them, teeth and hearing, I mean the public. And it's really unfortunate. So I think this is a brilliant concept. It retails for $300 US. You can buy one or two depending on your hearing needs. This is not for me. I purchased this for a family member, and I've already opened it up and I've done some testing with them. So far, mixed results. So this isn't a fresh unboxing, but I wanted to show all of you what it is and talk a little bit about the experience. Instructions, accessories right there, your charger, the cable, some ear tips for adjusting, and then this is the cube that it actually connects to and docks in and charges. So it looks a lot like a Samsung Galaxy Bud. That's my best way of putting it. You can see right there, really straightforward. Oop, almost dropped it. Has controls that are capacitive on the actual earpiece itself. And the concept is really simple. Again, affordable hearing improvement. And that's why I thought this was a brilliant concept. Now, it's not going to work for everyone. It depends on your type of hearing loss. I think that it is ideal for people who have hearing loss in one ear, but it depends on the frequencies that you've lost. I say that because if you know anything, you can see the little light there, the LED emitting, letting you know basically status on the battery. It depends on the frequencies you've lost, but what I thought was really innovative about this, besides pricing and concept, was the actual approach. So it connects via Bluetooth with its own app, on your smartphone of choice, iOS or Android. And then once you have it installed, it basically goes through what may even be a more practical and accurate experience than what you get with an audiologist, for those of you that know what that experience is like. So basically inside of the app, which I'm not going to demonstrate now, but if you purchase it, very simple, very easy to use, any age group, I recommend this to, and this doesn't get enough exposure online. It'll essentially take you through all of the frequencies, and on your phone, it will just say touch when you hear the tone. And you do that until it calibrates to each ear. Even if you're only using a single, it knows it has to compensate for different hearing in both ears to pick up frequencies that are deficient in one versus the other. And after, I would say, the process is maybe 5 minutes or so, maybe a little bit longer, depends on the person, you have a finished product here that then you can put in. I believe the battery life is around 8 hours. It will sync up with your TV if your TV has Bluetooth support, so no more blasting the audio or separate speakers or Bluetooth speakers that someone with a hearing impairment would need to keep near them in order to hear the audio. In addition, it will of course sync with anyone's smartphone, so Bluetooth through this allows people to have conversations where they, with their hearing, would be limited by the capability of their phone. And before you say, well, you could just get any Bluetooth earbud, a true wireless, none of them is going to sync and go through the software that Olive has put together for this, which is a true hearing aid approach rather than merely audio fidelity for people who want to listen to music and consume media. So I give a lot of credit to the company, the manufacturer. I believe it's a Japanese firm, might be South Korean, I don't remember off the top. And I did purchase this for that family member. We're trying to make it work out, but again, it really depends on what you've lost. If you've lost a lot of high frequency, which is fairly common with age, it may not be the best tool. At least that's what I'm seeing so far in personal experience here with the person that I purchased it for. On the other hand, if high frequencies aren't all gone and you're working with other frequencies, I think that this probably will deliver. It really all boils down to if you're past a point of return. If you have very little hearing out of one ear, then really no hearing aid is necessarily going to deliver an improvement. But I think for the vast majority of people who have a hearing loss, who don't want to spend thousands of dollars on a hearing aid, and arguably the technology here could be better, this is a great option. And then in addition to all of that, vanity is always such a big deal. And having something that looks exactly like a general, true wireless earbud, I think eliminates the whole vanity thing. Personally, I don't think the vanity thing should even be a conversation, but the fact that they've made a product that I think moves away from looking like a hearing aid is also a very smart move on Olive's behalf. So their original goal when I think it was on Kickstarter, was to get this to be like a $100 product. They're clearly not there. And again, even though our results are mixed, and I may end up having to ship this back if it doesn't end up delivering any true improvement, it still, I think, is something that potentially will help a lot of people out there at an affordable cost. So if you have a family member, a friend that has a hearing impairment of any kind, even though I'm speaking specifically in our case about high frequency loss, basically all high frequency loss just about, this may be a great option for them. And they do have a 30-day refund, return policy. I'll put a link in the description. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form. I just saw this as an innovative product. And as usual on my channel, that's what I like to share with all of you. So again, this appears to be a great option. It's not going to be perfect for everyone, but I think this is the direction that hearing aids, hearing products to help society get back what they've lost, they need to go in this direction. We really need more attention in that area. I mentioned teeth and ears because, quite frankly, those are the things that specifically, especially here in the United States, get neglected, unfortunately. Any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. Hit that like button, and as usual, please feel free to subscribe. Later.